Just want to introduce the next project. I picked this one up today. It's a 2004 Wrangler, they call it a Columbia Edition. Probably call it a fancy sport. It's got the two-tone painted fender flares. It's got the 4-liter air-conditioned automatic. It's got a pretty cool interior. Silver accents on the dash. Custom seats with the Columbia Edition logo. Nice stereo. Everything works. Take a look at the miles. 76,000 miles. No rust on the body at all, except for one small spot on the front fender, and that is it. The hood's got a little checking in it. I'll have to clean it up and buff it and see how it looks. Decide whether I'm going to have the nose painted on this one. Probably to make it perfect. Got brand new tires on it, stock size though. Okay wheels. Hard top is perfect. Brand new GSA spare. Came with 2 soft tops. The original one's still in the box. Good privacy glass. It's a pretty good find. The big deal on this one is the frame is rotted to death. And I was under the impression that 03 and newer Wranglers had some sort of rust proofing on the frames. At least the 03 and newer Wranglers that I've had, the frames have all been mint. But you can put a screwdriver through this frame in about 4 or 5 different places. It is actually dangerous. It's that bad. Transmission line rotted away. Transmission cooling line. That's what prompted him to come in, have it checked out. But I could not believe how bad the frame is. It's incredible. The frame is disintegrating, and the body is spotless. This one here, I'm actually going to challenge a couple of my guys. I'm going to find a frame. I'm going to get the frame cleaned and prepped and ready to go. And myself and 2 of my better guys, we're going to try to get this frame swapped in one night. That's going to be the challenge. I was fortunate enough to find a good frame for the 2004 Columbia project. Just delivered yesterday. I believe this frame, I was told, is out of a 2004 model anyways. So the critical spots are good. Trailing arm brackets. I'm going to drop the skid plate and see how it looks underneath. And the frame wasn't packed with dirt and salt and sand. It was fairly clean, so that's a good sign. One thing that was curious though is that I assume the dismantlers used a Sawzall to cut the shock out. I don't know if you can see it, but they sliced the shock below the shock tower top all the way around about halfway. That's interesting. I guess that's one way to get it out, so I'll have to weld that slice up before I paint it. But all in all, decent. Just in the process of stripping everything that came with the frame that I don't need off of it. Get it cleaned up and a coat of POR 15 on it after I weld up that shock tower. But she looks good, supposedly not bent. You can see where there was a slight hit on the front corner here. The bumper took the hit, but that could have been from anything, even at the salvage yard. So we'll get that frame cleaned up tonight, get a coat of paint on it, and get it ready to swap into the 2004 Columbia.